Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of July 16th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what is coming up for you here at this time. You probably have the best week out of everybody so far, which is nice. Six of Hearts coming up first. Card of a turnaround in the energy. Being able to move forward in some way. You have two sixes right off the bat. I love to see that. You also have the Ten of Clubs. So a lot of forward movement cards coming up here. This is also a card of like destiny and fate. I think whenever we're in between eclipses, there's a lot of fate, a lot of karma, a lot of fated events that could happen for us. So definitely something to pay attention to there. This can also represent a relationship where you don't know where you stand in the relationship, so it can represent like not really confusion in a relationship, but just not sure where things are going. So it's a card of communication, needing to communicate with the other person to figure out what is going on there. But overall, I do look at this as a very positive card. Same thing with this card here, Six of Clubs, releasing burdens, moving past difficulties. So again, it does look like a lot of you will be moving past something that's holding you back. This is a card of, again, releasing a burden, so you could be letting something go. To me, it's overall like a card of success and being successful. It's also a card of like taking charge, and I think Pisces is at that point where it's like you're just like sick of maybe where you're at, and now you're just like, I'm just gonna make the changes, and you just make changes for the better at this time. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts, a very good card for love. So again, it does look like a good relationship week for you in a lot of ways, even though there might be this general like confusion in a relationship if you're not sure like what's going on, or if you don't know where you stand. This is a very good card for foundations in a relationship, for strengthening a relationship and making commitments and things like that. It's a card that's sometimes called the tree. So it can represent, putting your roots down into the soil and like a tree and having it be very strong in a lot of ways. It's also a good card for health. So if you're making any strong like health changes at this time, this is a very good card for doing those things. If your health isn't good, this is a very good card for looking at your health and trying to make changes as well. Next, Ten of Clubs, again, jumping forward into success. Leaping forward, making these big leaps forward or plowing forward towards success. Again, I think Pisces is just sick of it, so I think we are just like kind of forcing changes to happen in a lot of ways. Not in a bad way, probably in a good way. Again, just making things happen at this time. Great card for people as well. Great card for getting help from people and, people kind of wanting to support you and things like that. Next, Nine of Hearts, card of wishes, card of victory. A lot of people getting this card this week as well. Mostly just a wish card for your Pisces, I feel. Can represent like blockages in a relationship. Again, love looks good this week, even though, I know that you have these like two cards, but normally with the Nine of Hearts, the blockage is like distance, or just working too much, not being able to see each other or something like that. So it's that type of blockage. It's not necessarily anything bad, but very good card of also being able to do something you've wanted to do for a long period of time, but not being able to do it. So again, you have a lot of that energy as well. Next, Queen of Clubs, card of seduction. Again, us Pisces, we should be feeling pretty sexy right now, of course. Venus in Virgo, then also Jupiter finally moving forward in Scorpio, I feel like could make us feel much more attractive at this time. So if you are single, get out there because you could meet somebody, is what this card is saying. Also an amazing card for selling yourself. I feel like it's a good time, to work on resumes and things like that, especially with all the retrogrades, touching those things up, maybe not sending them out. Maybe it's not so great for that, but for like retouching up your resume, for fixing it, for making changes, it would be a really good time for you to do that right now, I feel. And let's see what else. I just feel like good card for feeling good this week as well. Like I said, health is definitely popping out at me, which normally doesn't happen. I don't normally read for health. I'm not a doctor, so I always say I don't like to read for like health questions or anything like that, but it is kind of jumping into my head. So I think overall there could be very positive health changes for you, which I do think would be very good. I also feel like there's an element of planning here, so I do feel like a lot of Pisces could be planning things out at this time. And finally, Three of Diamonds. As always, us Pisces are typically very bad at paperwork. I know I am. I hate paperwork. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to think about it. Don't want to think about doing paperwork. So, just double check all your paperwork and make sure everything is in order. But it looks like a very good week. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.